call in and chime in about the Bruce Jenner, Juice Brenner dealio, feel free to do so. 914-873-1NYC, or for you letter-challenged folks out there, it's 914-873-1692. I'll let you have your say on this situation here. I'm looking through countless photos of him, early photos, back when he was a man, to kind of strange, unknown photos where he's dressed like a man. Looks a little bit like Viggo Mortensen, but he's wearing a lipstick and mascara. Yeah, this was at a premiere for something that, of course, he wasn't starring in because he never does. The most famous transgender in America. That's what they're dubbing him now. That's his title. That's his thing. When I'd ask the question, Danny Bonaducci has got more credits. Right. Yeah, kind of resting my case there. And, the supporting information. Yes, the people coming out in support of this thing. It's world news. Kim Kardashian comes out in support of Bruce Jenner's transition. Well, I would kind of expect that. She is family after all, to a certain degree, right? You would want your kids to support that, wouldn't you? I would. Wait a minute. No, I wouldn't. Well, yes, I would. Because coming from a traditional family myself, I, of course, would want my children to support me in something that they didn't entirely understand. But, yeah, so she had, and it's world news. World news. Yeah. Now, you might be sitting here going, well, geez, Crash, you're sounding kind of jealous. Well, absolutely not. Couldn't be further from the truth. That's why I did 22 years in film and television production. Yes, behind the camera, not in front of it. I don't like being in the spotlight. I like shining the spotlight on, which kind of, I guess, fits with the personality of this show. But what about this? There's so many different facets to this. It's not even funny. We're in 2015 now. We're in a day and age where the Supreme Court is wrestling with gay marriage because they don't understand that. Well, I would submit to the court, and for your listening review tonight, that nobody does understand this because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, and you're probably just sitting there going, "Oh, you're just a bigoted idiot, and you don't know anything." And well, no. We did several shows on this whole transgender thing recently. The last couple of weeks on Coffee and Cigarettes, the daily show that I do, and we've spoke to some experts about this, and even the people who are supporting these people and are all for them and have little outreach centers and all these little things, even they're confused. Even, there's cited infighting amongst transgendered organizations about different things and what they mean pertaining to the gender, I guess, challenged community or see, that's not even fair to say. You know what I mean? That's not fair to say because they're not gender challenged. They're like you and me. They were born with, either a penis or a vagina. There's only two. Although, throwing more nightmare into the fire, we have Facebook, who gives you a choice of no less than 59 gender choices, including a 60th one, which is custom. You just put in whatever the hell you want. What is wrong with humanity? What's the problem here? We've just kind of gotten to the point where we're feeling pretty comfortable with the technology to be able to do medical procedures, converting a man into a woman and a woman into a man. We're just there now, really. But there's so many things that these people have to go through. Geez, it's almost like I'm advocating for them now. I just don't understand, full stop. I just don't get it. I don't know where this is all coming from. It didn't exist 30 years ago. And, you ask yourself, well, what's changed? Well, medical technology has changed to the point where we can actually do this to people now. Well, that must be the reason for it. But then that brings up another question in my head. Well, if we can, should we? And where is this all going? What do these people hope to achieve? It's kind of the same thing with gay relationships and wanting to be recognized with gay marriage. Let me just understand that a little further too. Well, I'm going to go for my first commercial break. When we come back, I'll open up the phone lines. If there's anybody out there even listening or cares about the whole Bruce Jenner, Juice Brenner thing, you can give us a call, 914-873-1692, and we'll be back in just 2 minutes.
And you are listening to Crash Talk with Christopher John Taylor, a.k.a. Crash Jesus, on HTLA Radio 1, New York.
What if there was a coffee that was sourced from some of the world's most renowned growing regions, abundant with rich, fertile soil? What if this coffee was picked at the perfect moment, then packed meticulously and shipped carefully to be roasted under the watchful eye of coffee masters? What if it was expertly blended, ground, and sealed, ensuring maximum flavor and freshness, then brewed in small batches and always served fresh within 20 minutes, just the way you like it? Now, what if this coffee just happened to be the coffee you already know and love? Tim Hortons. Always fresh. Always great tasting coffee.
Man, I've been to a lot of places over these past 50 years. Seen the whole true north strong and free. 'Cause I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Cooksville, Stouffville, Bainesville, Bowmanville, Bonnieville, Unionville, Oakville, Dunville, Brockville, Boucherville, Melville, Drummondville, Kentville, Grenville, Morinville, Maryville, Parksville, Stephenville, Sackville, Spring Hill, Westville, Walkerville, hanging on a windowsill. Hey! He said, wow, that's a lot of places. I said, hang on, there's more. I've been to Monton, Picton, Shannon, Vernon, Stellarton, Hamilton, Nipigon, Nobleton, Yorkton, Brighton, Bolton, Beaverton, Brandon, Edmonton, Walkerton, Wyerton, Granby, Miramichi, Charlottetown, Burnaby, Yellowknife, Whitehorse, Corner Brook, Nunavut. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the prairies bare, man. I breathed the mountain air. I've traveled, I've done my share, man. I've been everywhere, man. Check it out. Ottawa, Wawa, Mattawa, Chippewa, Moose Jaw, Oshawa.
Hi, I'm Mike, founder of DollarShaveClub.com. What is DollarShaveClub.com? Well, for $1 a month, we send high-quality razors right to your door. Yeah, $1. Are the blades any good? No. Our blades are f***ing great. Each razor has stainless steel blades, an aloe vera lubricating strip, and a pivot head. It's so gentle a toddler could use it. And do you like spending $20 a month on brand name razors? 19 go to Roger Federer. I'm good at tennis. And do you think your razor needs a vibrating handle, a flashlight, a back scratcher, and 10 blades? Your handsome-ass grandfather had 1 blade and polio. Looking good, pop-up! Stop paying for shave tech you don't need. And stop forgetting to buy your blades every month. Alejandro and I are going to ship them right to you. We're not just selling razors, we're also making new jobs. Alejandro, what were you doing last month?
Not working.
What are you doing now?
Working.
I'm no Vanderbilt, but this train makes hay. So stop forgetting to buy your blades every month and start deciding where you're going to stack all those dollar bills I'm saving you. We are DollarShaveClub.com, and the party is on.
I look around, I know jiu-jitsu and drive like a gangster when I'm coming to see you, see you.
Hi, I'm Gil Fulbright. The people that run my campaign, they've made this commercial, and I'm in it. This campaign, it's not about me. It's about crafting a version of me that'll appeal to you. A version that visits random work sites with paid actors pointing at things. A version of me that doesn't find old people loathsome or pointless. Has a conventionally attractive yet curiously still family. Listening to my constituents, legislating, these are things I don't do. What I do is spend about 70% of my time raising funds for re-election. I'd do anything to stay in office. My name's Gil Fulbright, but hell, I'll change my name to Phil Goldbright or Bill Fulbright or fill up my mouth with farts. These are the things that are important to me. And these are the fine people that finance my campaign. Now, in order to do these things, I have to stay in office. And to stay in office, I have to keep these guys happy. Now, if any of these things make these guys unhappy, well, my hands are tied. So come November, the choice is clear. You want another spineless mouthpiece for special interest in lobbyists? Or a spineless mouthpiece for special interest in lobbyists? I'm Philip a Mouth with Farts, and I approve this message.
When we arrived at our hotel in New York, the porter was so incredibly careless with our bags. And the room they gave us, it was beautiful. A broom closet. But the worst part was the shower. My wife drying herself with the Egyptian cotton towels. Shower curtain defined that whole vacation for her. Don't just visit New York. Visit TripAdvisor New York.
With millions of reviews, a visit to TripAdvisor makes any destination better.
We're New York's best talk radio, HTLA Radio 1.
Oh, yes, this just in. Sorry. Oh, that's better. Oh, yeah, give me that Roadhouse. Yeah, you're back. HTLA Radio 1, New York's best talk. Tonight's Tuesday night Crash Talk. Juice Brenner. That's right. Yeah, it's good to have you back. And, so before the break, we were talking a little bit about, the whole gay marriage fight that's going on in the Supreme Court yet again. It went on in 2013, and now it's going on again because, there's just not enough clarification, I guess. And, of course, the reason we're talking about this isn't actually because of homosexuals. No, it's because of Mr. Bruce Jenner, or, as I like to call him now, Juice Brenner, and his Diane Sawyer interview on Saturday there drew 16.5 million viewers. And apparently that was topping it for the night's shows on the old TV Nielsen ratings. And, everybody was raving about that. They're like, hey, wow, 16.5 million people, they support Bruce Jenner. Well, no, you can't kind of say that. And trust me, people are saying that. But that's not what you can say, because you got to ask yourself the simple question. How many of those 16.5 million people are tuning in because they just don't understand and they wanted another look at the new alien on the block? I know. It might seem harsh. It might seem harsh. But hey, it's Crash Talk. Of course it's harsh. Thank you very much, Billy. Give me another beer. Yes, we're back. So, yeah, well, is what percentage of that 16.5 million viewers that everybody's raving about, like it's support for Bruce Jenner or something, are the people that slow down for accidents, which we all know, traveling on any highway in this country, that would be about, 98%? Granted, my number's probably a little high, but you get the point. It's an extremely high percentage of people that want to see the car wreck. And that's what I believe we've got going on here. The transgender people GLAAD spoke to one of their representatives yesterday, actually, for coffee and cigarettes on a different story. But the official word from them Although